I definitely don't often rock up to the salon looking like this, but today was a special occasion, well, for us anyways. Basically, we needed to get new headshots and a mountain of content today, so we had to look extra presentable. So for my first look, because there were a couple, I did my favourite flicky blow dry hack with a hot brush. If you want a whole video on this, I did actually film myself doing this, but obviously it's quite long, so I'm like, will somebody watch that? I suppose I can cut it up and voice over it so it's not too long. The trick with these looks is to pin them and let them set for as long as possible. So that's why I walked out the door looking like this, and not Carly's boyfriend asking her if she was going away on a trip with all the stuff she had brought to the salon. We meant business, I told you. Girlie brought me my favourite matcha, which fueled me through, and clearly I was being told quite a shocking story at this point. God knows what it was. But you can see what I mean as I take the pins out. The bounce you get is crazy. Then we had a fallen soldier. Luckily, we were in the right place to quickly slip it back in. Extension girlies, you will understand the struggle. Now on to the whole point we were here, headshots and content. Carly's headshots were so old. She looks completely different in them, so she definitely needed an update, and I just jumped in too because my hair was actually doing great things today. So I was like, do you know what? Let's get a cheeky one. We got ones of us together, ones of us separately. There were snacks, there were piggybacks. Don't ask why, but it actually came out quite cute. Then it was time for Miss Brown to have a hairstyle change. We nearly had a broken phone, a hair extension lost and a phone falling on the floor, but luckily all things survived. And how gorgeous is she in this lemon blazer? I always say to her, pastels are my favorite colors on her. She must be a spring. Isn't that what they say when they check your seasons? Then my turn for a hair change. I quickly did the beach wave, the same thing that I did on Carly with my straighteners. Again, if you want a tutorial, God, that was a hard word to say, tutorial on how I do this on my hair, let me know, because I did film myself doing this also, and I can do a more in-depth video about it as well, because I know a lot of you guys find curling with straighteners really hard. But yeah, that was basically it. I then filmed my last bit of content that I needed to do on my own, as that was a little solo project, and then I am now just lying in bed editing all of this up, and I've had to do about a million things ready for our class launch on Wednesday.